We'll create a .env file this time for the front-end application. Fortunately, .env package is already built into the Vue CLI workflow. So we just need to create a .env files, except that we don't have to do anything special. And then whatever variables we declare in .env files, we can start using it in the Vue application at certain places in a certain way. So let's see that. So in our client app, in our front-end app, we'll add .env files. We'll add for the development environment first, then later on we'll do for the production environment. So .env, this is for the development environment. We'll set node.env to development. So the .env file will be read when we run npm run serve, that is in development mode. Later on when we build for production, we will see that it will use another file called .env.production. So the node.env is development, and we will set up the API that we will be accessing, the base URL for the API based on the environment, because locally we are going to use localhost 3000, whereas we'll be using an online deployed thing for production. So we need to begin our custom variables with view underscore app underscore. So view underscore app underscore API base URL, let's say. So this should start with view underscore app underscore, and we'll set it to HTTP localhost 3000/API. That's the a prefix for our API endpoint /API/workshops we are using. So that's a backend URL. Now, in how do we use this? So we have been using this in our workshops list in making this call. So wherever you're using in your code, we are using it here. You can instead of this now substitute process.env dot that whatever you set view app API base URL. So when Vue actually is now compiling it, it goes through our code, and wherever it finds these process.env variables, it will substitute with the ones from the .env file. Later on, when we build for production, again, when the production build is being created, it's during the build time that it gets substituted, these variables. So now we can verify that our app is still working. So no, it's at 8080. It seems like it is not. Sometimes when you add .env files, it's you need to stop the build that's going on, or if npm server is already running, you need to stop it because it doesn't read the changes in .env automatically till you rerun. So now we will run serve, which should work. So please stop it and run once. Now let me refresh. Yeah, it works. So in the next step, what we shall be doing is we shall be creating the production build for this.